Greetings, everyone. How is everybody doing? It's rainy, but it's a nice day here. We're gonna draw. I'm back. I better turn everything off here. Okay, I'm back. Just had to put it on low power mode because if I don't, it'll nothing will work. It'll drain my battery. How's everybody doing? I'm back. It's been a few days. Let me get my microphone plugged in. Yeah, the stream went black for a second. I just had to turn it on low power mode. I'm gonna draw for a little while. I'm getting back into campaign mode. I had to rest. Can everybody hear me? Everybody can hear me fine? Just woke up. Lazy. All right, so I'm gonna pull up all my stuff here on my iPad, and I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna mess around today. Got some coffee. Yum. Dark and delicious. Oh, and I'm monetized, by the way. That happened yesterday. Somebody, 49.5-pound blue boy he asked Mike where Mitch has been last night. Yeah, I've been exhausted. I got sick. I got pretty sick, actually. The last few days of the campaign, I was not feeling well. I wasn't 100%, and then basically as soon as it was over, it just like knocked me out for 2 days completely. So I just got exhausted. Was staying up too late, doing too much. It's just one of those things. You know, I knew it'd be. I ran it as hard as I could for 30 days, and I ran myself into exhaustion, and I had to get some rest, and I did. So I'm feeling much better now. I'm back at it. It's gonna be a much more normal pace going forward. I gotta find my groove. So, thanks for tuning in. No, I wasn't eating soy. Although a noodle place just opened up downtown, I have been eating soy. I can't go there anymore. All the noodles have soy in them. And then I started, the third time I was in there, I started looking at all the clientele. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in a soy hell. So. Graham says he was starting to think Red Rooster was the real cash grab because I just disappeared. Yeah, I'm grabbing your cash to make a buck. John says, cool video on the origin of the Red Rooster. Yeah, that's just part one. I think we're making 3 of these videos. My assistant, Carter Bowden, and filmmaker, he's going to film school in the fall. And so he has made this his summer project. He's making some nice videos for us. Michael says, just being in proximity to soy is dangerous. I walked within 10 feet of soy milk and was in bed for 2 days. Be careful in the milk aisle, everyone. Or at a Starbucks. Or at a sushi restaurant. I'm finding that this stuff is everywhere. It could cause you great bodily harm. Yes, Cecil says he's just going to take our money with cash grab and we won't receive anything. That's highly likely. I don't know if that's a good marketing strategy or not. I guess we'll see. I think he might make like 70 grand and never make a book for anyone. Actually, I do think he'll make a book. It'll probably be really funny. Uh, 4.5 pound Blue Boy says, I have a question. If I hunt and eat a deer that's eating in a soybean field, am I eating soy? Well, that's a question we have to ask ourselves in Arkansas because we do grow a lot of soy here. Lots of soybean farmers, lots of rice farmers, and lots of deer hunters. I don't know that there's any direct correlation because I would think once the deer digests the soy, then it sort of transmutes it into meat. But that's just what I think. I'm not a scientist or a doctor. Okay, I'm gonna draw some faces. I wanna draw my own characters. I'm gonna do gesture drawings like we used to do. But I think I'm gonna make them into my own characters. Anna says, wow, a live stream that's not in the middle of night for me? Yes. I'm going to try to be the morning guy, although it's not nearly early enough. 10 o'clock is not when I should start these. I'm kind of making it, I'm trying to get to the office a little earlier. I want to start my day. I'm trying to work on a schedule so I can get Red Rooster done in a certain amount of time and get it finished and way before. I want to get it finished way before we promise to deliver. So I'm trying to work on a schedule. I'm going to get to the office early. I'm going to broadcast early, so I'll be the breakfast guy. Everybody else streams at night. That's fine. So I'll be the morning guy. So our campaign, Red Rooster Golden Age. Let me check it real quick. Like I said, I have a campaign for about 3.5, 4 days. I just needed a break. Now it's time for the encore. We've got 15 days left in the campaign. This is Red Rooster Golden Age on Indiegogo. We're at $144,877 raised by nearly 2,500 backers. That's astounding. Thank you all very, very much. If you haven't checked it out yet, please go check out the campaign. Red Rooster Golden Age on Indiegogo. Link is in the description. Gold foil covers are at $150,000. So I'm pretty doggone sure we're going to hit that. We're just over $5,000 away from gold foil covers. I think at that point this book is going to be beautiful. It will be a very, very beautiful book, a thick, thick book. Morning drive with Mitch and Betty. Yeah. When she feels like it, we'll definitely be putting her on camera. Everybody likes thick books. Is, would you rather pay? I mean, I know we're paying $25 for these books, but we're gonna make them special, and I think they'll be highly collectible. And they're gonna have all kinds of cool extra stuff in them. If you had your choice, would you rather pay $4 for a 20-page book, or $9 for a 60-page book, or $10, $10 or $11, maybe 12? Probably be more like $12. But the trick is you only get the $12 book. I'm just going to call it $12. You only get the $12 book is a quarterly and not a monthly, but it's 60 pages. Do you like the monthly habit? Or would you rather just like buy a book and like kind of have it for 3 months and get excited, have time to get excited about the next one? Or do you like it month after month after month where you're paying a little bit more per page? Jake says he likes the anticipation. Quarterly, says John. Everybody likes quarterly. Okay. This is all very interesting. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Quarterly is higher quality. I think so because, and then if you're someone making comic books and making books, then you have 3 months. You're like I've been in Marvel's offices many times. Like their hair is always on fire. You're trying to get books out every single week. That is like your life. Logistically, it's like too much. It's too much. Logistics are too complicated. So quarterly, there's far less need for editors to be their hair on fire all the time trying to get books out. And you can focus more on marketing your books, right? So you've got a 3-month lead time, so you can strategize, get the word out, build anticipation and all that kind of stuff. And the books will be higher quality. There'll be better cover stock, probably like you could do things like gold foil covers. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about it. Each issue would each issue be a self-contained story? Asks Anthony. Yes, in a sense. I mean, everything would be serialized, right? So, but it'd be thicker. It's more like it's somewhere between a comic book and like a serialized novelization, like a Harry Potter, which you'll have to wait. You have to wait like a year and a half, 2 years for a Harry Potter book, or whatever. But in this case, you'll be waiting a few months rather than like month to month to month. Yeah, what happened to the music? I'm going to try a different website here. Lineofaction.com. It's not loading. Mitch, did they give? Yeah, are the super chats not showing up? I've been monetized. Don't see a super chat option. Give me 1 second. No super chats. Let me go look at my YouTube settings real quick. Okay, I had to fill something out. My mistake. Let me do that real quick. Okay. It says I have turned on Super Chat. I don't know if this video needs to be restarted. So maybe one of you guys can like jump out and jump back in. Tell me if you see it. Tell me if it pops up. So we should have Super Chats ready to go. Yeah, so I have Super Chats. Is it showing up? Yes, for it's showing up. I see it. I reload it. It works. Freaking hell yeah. Yeah. So the thing is I was broadcasting every day, and at first they said, "Oh, we'll review you in a week. You'll hear back from us in a week." And then it became 2, then it became 3, and then I looked and it said, "Oh, you'll hear back from us in a month." And then it just so happens that the like 4 days I quit broadcasting anything, that's when they monetized me. I think they were like, "Oh, this dude's about to walk away. This dude's gonna quit." So I almost wonder if I went to the front of the queue because I stopped. Michael, CA. I don't know what CA is. You'll have to tell me. 279 says it works. It works. My first super chat. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Yami, I think that's Australian, $10. Congrats on monetization. I love the new Red Rooster video. More hype for Red Rooster than any other comic so far. Well, the pressure is on. Okay, you guys are awesome. I think this is gonna make it much more fun. Much more fun. All right, I'm gonna draw this lady here. I will take pie. In exchange, yes, I will take pie. This one's this one's pretty nice. More super chats. I gotta draw and pay attention now. Yami says, "Yee, a lot more fun. Now we can joke with you about my shirt size. Medium or large, by the way. Depends on the manufacturer of said shirt." And I have to read it. Yes, I have to read it. Okay, I gotta set some parameters though. If you send me $100 and have me read something extremely vulgar, I probably can't do that. I'm gonna try to keep this a family show where we draw models. Daniel says, "Congrats, Mitch, for $2. Well, congratulations to you, Dylan." I said Daniel. Dylan, thank you very much. Dylan, are you the young artist, Dylan, that I see pop around? If so, I think your work's really good. Mitch can be a hand model. I could get lots of jobs. Maybe I should be a hand model. I could model with... I don't know. Hand modeling is about the only thing I'm gonna do. All right, let's finish this. This one's nice. I'm going to turn it into one of my characters. Does Red Rooster have a love interest? He may have a couple. It's complicated. You'll see. She's got a nice butt. Well, that's better than a bad butt. Peking says Mitch and his wife are the cutest. Well, she is the cutest, but she makes me look good. Jake says, "Hey bro, I was the young artist you were talking about." Jake did some Red Rooster fan art last week, and me and my wife saw it. Oh, well, thank you very much, Jake. I'm gonna be learning everybody's names, and the outpouring of fan art has been fantastic. That's when we knew we had a hit on our hands. That's when we knew it was going to be a success. When it was about 3 weeks before the campaign started, people were just sending us fan art like crazy. I mean, we had this contest too, but even before, it was the fan art that inspired the art contest. Micro Toast says, "Hey Mitch, what can you tell us about the guy with the hat, the chaps, the poncho, and the gun?" You're talking about Pilgrim Shadow. So Pilgrim Shadow is kind of a mysterious character. He's one of the Red Rooster's allies, the Order of the Dawn, I guess, which is what the Red Rooster's allies are. And Pilgrim Shadow is this African American character with this kind of like Western cowboy and Indian motifs to his, or Native American motifs to his costume. So implying that he's been around, seen a lot, done some interesting things, and met some interesting people. And I talked about him a little bit before, maybe not enough. He is a character that's sort of the Red Rooster's rock. He's the stoic. He's the stoic of the group, right? So when Strong Boy and Miss Midnight and there starts to be a rift in the team, right? As Strong Boy, who's the Red Rooster's protege, is now a man. He's not a strong boy, he's a strong man. He's bigger, tougher, and being trained to be the next Red Rooster. He begins to question Frank's leadership and his decisions, and there's this rift in the team, and Pilgrim Shadow's kind of there to like remind him what his role is, like why it's important to be a leader, and what the, you know, yeah, he's this sort of philosophical linchpin of the whole thing in many ways, the Rock. I hope that helps. Oni Burns, $5. Thank you, Oni Burn. Oni Burn. Congrats on monetization. Miller just got his as well earlier this morning. Can't wait for the Red Rooster to arrive. Yeah, Mike Miller's been crushing it. So I've wrote Mike Miller yesterday. We're trying to coordinate on maybe a show today. I want to help him push Lone Star, which ends in just a few days. I want to help push that book for Mike. So go check out Lone Star on Indiegogo if you haven't already, and hopefully I can get Mike on later today. John says buy bird feed and eat it on live stream. If you really wanted to have me read that out, you could have sent it. You could have sent it as a super chat. Okay, I liked this drawing. This is a fun drawing. I think I'm going to color it. I hope you guys are okay with that. Actually, I got to put her stars on, and it'll be zippered in the back too. So. You're so good at drawing. Oh my God. Thank you. Holo's life. That's a very nice thing to say. So the red Sith Lord Luke Skywalker says, so the Red Rooster just wears white spandex. No, he also wears red underwear on the outside. And a rope belt. Dylan reminds me, Red Rooster is getting close to 150K. Gold foil will be awesome. That's right. It will be awesome. We're going to put gold foil on the covers in some way. Either the logo or maybe some piping, or I don't know. In some way, I want to have gold foil on the covers. What about capes? Do those things get caught on things? So Red Rooster is the only character, I think, besides maybe Spawn, with holes all in his red cape, and that's because he gets them caught on, the corner of barns, barbed wire, bullets, cigarette butts. Yeah, I imagine those things get pretty filthy, and they're probably hard to keep clean, and they're probably also very expensive. So I don't think the Red Rooster would replace his very often. When we meet the Red Rooster, the holes in his cape, so he's become a celebrity. The Red Rooster is this celebrity thing now. He's like a spokesman. And so he started kind of low rent, right? But now the holes in his cape and the rope belt are like his branding things. You know what I mean? Like it's his persona. So even if he wanted to wear a brand new cape, he couldn't, because that's it's his. It's just his persona. Makes sense. Teresa Martin, $1.99. Thank you. Says congratulations on monetization, and she sends me a flower and a hand clap and a thumbs up and a party favor. So that's very wonderful. $2 and some fun emojis. I love emojis. Jake says, man, this art is great. Okay, well, let me color it. We'll see how you feel after that. Let me turn some music on. Okay. Play Fabio. I think I'd get a copyright strike if I played Fabio. Does Red Rooster wear gold slippers like Aladdin? No, but our boy Harij does in the Futurists. And let me show you. All right. Since you asked about Aladdin shoes, we're gonna have show and tell. Harij's shoes. Although this costume isn't his costume, but those are his shoes. Fabio isn't copyrighted. Ethan plays it all the time on his streams. Oh, very interesting. Okay, well, then maybe Fabio should be the voice of comics. All right, I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna color this drawing. Let me get it on screen so you guys can see what we're gonna do. And I'm adjusting my camera here. Rodwell says, no, Ethan got a copyright. He got copyrighted for Fabio about a week ago. So Fabio is not safe to play? I wouldn't think so. You know, somebody owns the rights to that. Would you love to own the rights to Fabio's music? That'd be awesome. Okay, so there's the drawing. I'm gonna get some coffee and I'll color it when I get back. Teach us how to draw. I want to learn. Yes, Padawan. You know, maybe I'll get to be a better teacher. Right now I'm just drawing for people and you can observe and chit chat. We got some nice music and some hot, fresh coffee. This is Kapow Cola Girl. Miss Midnight is what we're calling her until I can get it all, until I make sure I can get the trademark. So yeah. Let's roll. Nah Man says, nice video earlier today. Thank you very much. So my young assistant Carter, who's been helping me for a number of years, couple of years now. High school student who just graduated. He's going to film school. He made that video for us. He's got a couple more he's making, so I think Carter did a very great job. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Douglas, yeah, the campaign slowed down quite a bit. A little bit by design. I don't know if you were here. If you weren't here earlier, I was talking about. I think everybody needed a break. I got sick. Elizabeth is sick now. I got really sick, totally exhausted. I basically nearly slept for 2 days straight. Yeah, I just needed to recuperate, take a break from live streaming and all that stuff. No, I'm better now. I'm better now. I just exhausted myself. And Elizabeth exhausted herself. She's coloring Batman. That was brutal. Fun, gorgeous, but it was tough on her. And that was in the middle of the campaign and lots of stuff going on. What brand of watercolors do I use? Schmink. Schmink is the brand. Right here with the owl logo, Schmink. I have a couple, I actually have 3 different 10s. I have this one. This one is a travel 10. Very, very nice. It fits in my briefcase. And I have another one of these 10s with gouache paint in them. Do you need special paper for watercolors? A few different papers will work depending on how you plan to use the medium. There are watercolor paper. It's thick. There are all kinds of thicknesses and types. Smooth, rough. It just depends on the effect you want to achieve. This is moleskin paper. This is a moleskin sketchbook. I use a lot of colored inks mixed with watercolors, and so I've found that I actually enjoy drawing on a paper that's a little bit smoother, that's better for the ink. Canson marker paper, Rhodia paper, and Mont Blanc paper. These are probably some of my favorite papers. Why does my music keep stopping? Ben says Red Roosters at 144,877. 73 people watching. All of you share the link. Let's help Mitch get to 145. How very kind of you, Ben Ponchetti. Thank you very much. Yes, so if you're new here, I have a Indiegogo campaign for Red Rooster Golden Age. This is one of our characters, our femme fatale character, Kapow Cola Girl. Yeah, I think the book's going to be a lot of fun. We're certainly working very hard to make the story great. That was the prime focus. It's not. This can't just be a great. This can't just be a well-drawn book. I think people are counting on us, Mark Pellegrini, myself, to make a great product, and that means a great story, something that can sit on your shelf for years to years, and you can read it many times over, and it's got to succeed on all levels. This book has to succeed on all levels, so we took great care in crafting a fun story. Umbrella Guy's here. How are you doing, Umbrella Guy? Thanks for dropping in. How much for that Kapow Cola Girl art? I tell you what, nothing's for sale right now except what's on Indiegogo. You can get a sketch. You can get the sketch tier where you get a nice colored piece of art. It's actually a pretty sweet package. You can buy original art from the book on Indiegogo for now. I will be removing this at some point. If we turn this into a store, similar to what Ben did on Ravage, then I'm going to be removing some of the fancier tiers. You'll just be able to get the book. The original art stuff will go away. I don't want to sell this original artwork. I don't want to sell it. But I do want to raise capital for the book because we have great plans for the money that we're raising for this project. It's going to go back into other projects like the Futurists and the next Red Rooster book, and et cetera, right? So, but I don't want to sell it because I think it's going to be valuable. If I didn't believe in it 110%, I wouldn't be doing that. Oni Burn sends $5. Thank you for the super chat, Oni Burn. Your style is unique. Do you and Elizabeth ever play off each other with different designs? We play off each other in a way, like if, we share, I share brushes with her, so I do a lot of digital painting. Sometimes we end up both coloring something, and so when we're doing that, we share a lot. And she'll tell me if she doesn't like a design, and so I trust her advice. She offers wise counsel, so I listen. Ben says, too bad you didn't include a Red Rooster shirt in your tiers. Well, we want to sell Red Rooster shirts and hats. It's got to be kind of on our own terms. I don't think the Indiegogo is the right place for shirts, but we will be doing that. I didn't want to add another logistical concern. This is about the book, about the art, about the story. First shirt would be the Order of the Dawn image. I think so. I want that on hats. I'm wondering if the shirt should have the Red Rooster on it in some way in the logo, and then the hats could have the Order of the Dawn symbol. But we'll probably do both. Denali has a great question. Are these sketches part of the sketchbook that comes with the perk? They absolutely are. I am showing you what you will get in the sketchbook right now. Full of concept art for Red Rooster, sketches for years, all the sketches I've been doing for the last several weeks. So yes, if you get the sketchbook, this nice drawing, I think this one turned out nice. This will be in the sketchbook for show. For show. This one is sketchbook worthy. Art T Bear is in the chat. Good morning, Art. How are you? Everyone subscribe to Art. Art, you should come on my channel. Do you want to come on my channel, Art? This is a number 6. I've got a number 8. In fact, that's what I should be using. I like to paint with the number. Paint with 8. Paint with 8. Maybe that should be the name of my channel. Nobody will know what that means. I'm going to use the big number 8. Big number 8. It's thick. Thick. Rainbolt says if I do the Order of the Dawn logo on a shirt, it should be faded, like some of the other shirts out there, like Cap's Shield. Oh, that could be cool. Yeah, it looks worn in. I like that idea because it looks like, yeah, somebody loved this shirt so much that they washed it over and over and over and keep wearing it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. You guys give me great ideas. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I have to concentrate. This is the tricky part. Hope I don't screw it up. John Doe says he loves the sketchbook idea. I need to upgrade my pledge. Yes, do it. Do it today. Do it today. Today is payday for a lot of people. Joe says he's at work, just popping in to say congrats. Thank you, Joe. Congrats for being at work. Umbrella Guy says you got to watch the music. YouTube has people that will flag your music if you have to dispute it. It's why I stopped using it. Umbrella Guy, I have a subscription to a thing called epidemicsound.com. You plug your YouTube channel in it. You pay a license fee. This is all music that I can play on YouTube through epidemicsound.com, and it should be fine. So you guys get to hear all this cool music. I pay a nominal fee. Now that we're monetized, I think the channel itself will pay for my music subscription. So Glenn Whitmore says, what brand of brush am I using? This is a Raphael Kolinsky Sable number, well, they're both Raphaels. I was using the number 8. I also have a number 6 and like a number 4 and number 2. Depending on what I need. Raphael is the name of the brush. All right, more music. Let's play. My computer keeps going to sleep. Why is it doing that? Okay, this one was fun. This one was fun. I've changed her costume up a little bit and added this fringe to the side of it. And anyway, you guys don't care. Glimfire sends €5. Some sandwich money. Oh, thank you. Well, I can actually go to lunch today. Thank you so much. He can't wait for the book, or she. Thank you, Glimfire, for the €5. We are monetized, by the way. Denali says, Mitch, so what are the Order of the Dawn and Collector's Perks? So I remember, if I remember correctly, the Collector's Perk contains the Order of the Dawn perk. So everything you get in the Order of the Dawn perk, you'll be getting in the Collector's Perk. Plus, you'll be getting a sketch from me. I'll do a sketch of one of the characters. I'll spend, it'll probably be the Red Rooster, right? I don't want to take requests. So it'll be the Red Rooster. And it's $500. You'll get a nice sketch on A4 sized paper. It'll be in color. It'll have some color on it like I'm doing here. The Order of the Dawn tier, which it contains, gets you name checked in the back of the book as a special backer. So there'll be a name page. Your name will be in the back of the book. You'll get an Order of the Dawn lapel pin. These will be very nice looking. It'll be die struck, like the kind of thing you would get at like a legit. It'll look legit. It'll be cool. Kind of bronze colored. You'll feel like you're in a secret society. That's the idea. So, and then you get a head sketch. You get a signed book with a head sketch in it, I believe. It's been a few weeks now since I've looked at it all, but I believe that you get all that. So I think those are the sweet perks, in my opinion. Again, if you just the head sketch, if you just want the head sketch in your book, $100, and I'll be doing them in with red ink. So you'll get a red rooster head sketch with red ink on it. So it'll have a cool effect for $100, and your books will be signed, and you'll get the sketchbook. And then the Order of the Dawn tier, you'll get a name check, and you'll get the lapel pin, and anywhere you'll wear it, you'll be recognized as a member of our super secret special society. And the collector's tier will get you a drawing, which I think is, if you have the extra scratch and you like to have some original artwork, you've been enjoying this channel, and you want one of these for your own, go for that. Thank you. Jake just says Jake Rehar says he just did a red rooster sketch and posted it up on Twitter. Thank you, Jake. Go check it out, everybody. Sean asks, what is the next tier after gold foil cover? Ooh, oh man, I don't even know. I think maybe we'll do another trading card. Maybe, I think I want to do something special for people that are backing at a higher tier. We've added to the book quite a bit, so I'm open to ideas. Douglas says, any plans for a 70s era red rooster? Not currently, but one does exist in my imagination. Right now we're just focused on Frank Cooper and maybe some flashbacks to the past within his storyline. More sketchbooks? Well, I don't know. I'm just going to do one sketchbook and I'll make it nice. How about that? How about maybe then what we do is talk about how we can improve the sketchbooks in printing quality. If we can start selling a bunch of the sketchbook tier, that's the $50 tier and above. Maybe we can find a way for future stretch goals to improve the sketchbook. I think that's a neat idea, actually. So your sketchbook isn't just like something, it's a nice product. I mean, it should be a nice product. But maybe we can add gold foil to it or whatever. Add pages to it, and I'll figure it out. John says, I love the sketchbook. I'm so glad I got that tier. I think you're going to love it. Yes, thank you. Would you and the others ever make contests for day one backers? I know you can't speak for everyone, but it seems like a good thing to discuss in group live streams. Okay, sketch therapy. I think that's a good idea. I'm definitely going to, if we in our next campaign run some type of, I'm definitely going to do it on the next campaign. Elizabeth had this wonderful idea on around day 27 of the campaign to do a couple of drawings and give them away so that we could accelerate at the end of our 30-day period. And it worked. It was a wonderful idea. People got excited. We gave away a couple of nice pieces of art. I think it really accelerated the campaign. The next campaign, we're definitely going to do this day one. Day one backers they'll be entered into a raffle and get something very special. I think that's smart. I slurp. I don't glug. The this is a slurp show. That means I've gotta plug the meter, which means I probably oughta. Sorry. Okay, everybody. We're zooming in on the finale. Zooming in. Zooming in. It's not over yet. The link is in the description for Red Rooster Golden Age on Indiegogo. Consider backing the campaign. Tell your friends about it. Subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. Hit the like button. Order the sketchbook tier. Good night, everybody. See you later.